Remember when the MCU was so popular that this piece of shit movie somehow made $1 billion? Well, now that movie has a sequel coming, and it's expected to do, let's just say not as well as the previous film. So recently, Marvel has actually changed its marketing strategy when it comes to the new film, The Marvels, the brand new sequel to the original Captain Marvel, which came out back in 2019, which is now a team-up film with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, as well as Miss Marvel and, whatever this character's name is from WandaVision. So the earlier marketing on this film for The Marvels was really upbeat and kind of sold this really girl power, fun, colorful, exciting, musical, action-type film that the MCU is, been known to make. But of course, based on the numbers, we see that that marketing strategy has completely failed because this movie is tracking to make less money than Black Adam and The Flash, two movies that everybody just kind of considers to be the two biggest failures in comic book history, maybe. So because of this, Marvel has kind of changed its marketing strategy, and they've released a new final trailer to promote this movie. And this final trailer is so scummy and so greedy from a business point of view, I have to make a video on it, because let me just make this clear, I have not seen The Marvels yet. It might be the greatest movie ever, based on the review so far, not looking that way. But to give it the benefit of the doubt, I have not seen it. It might be amazing, it might be 10 times better than I'm giving it credit for, but I know what the movie will be is not what this trailer and this marketing is suggesting it's gonna be, because it is so scummy to try to get last-minute asses in seats, and it's just such a really bad strategy. I just kind of want to go through this trailer, so let's play it. Let's play that trailer and go through the whole thing.
Heroes.
Alright, stop already. Jesus Christ. They start the trailer with a shot of Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark, baby, Iron Man, who is not in this movie, and that is the first shot that they decided to open this trailer with. Now you can see where I'm already going to get at, with the rest of this trailer. I mean, the fact that you're opening the trailer with Iron Man, you're showing a character who's not in the movie. We're now going to be selling this new movie that nobody cares about using old characters. This is a little bit ridiculous, but let's keep playing.
Heroes. It's an old-fashioned notion, but world.
And there's Cap. There's Cap. We have to have Captain America in the trailer. He's not in the movie, but he does have Captain in his name, same as Captain Marvel. Jesus Christ. Let's jump further into the trailer.
My work is inevitable.
Look, guys, it's Thanos. Remember Thanos? Remember when he was that big bad villain in that movie that made like $2 billion? Remember Thanos, everybody? Do you guys remember him? Please say you remember him, please, because he's in this trailer, and we want you to see our new movie that he's not in, but we can pretend like he's in to get you to spend money on tickets. Did we mention Thanos? He's in the trailer, guys. Thanos. Even Captain Marvel, she's saying his name. She said Thanos. And I love how they couldn't get Josh Brolin back to record a new line, to fit this trailer, so they just reworked old lines that he recorded for past movies and mixed them to have him say, "Ooh, there will always be somebody to finish my work." But because of the way it sounds, it's so obvious that it's clipped together that it's not actually Josh Brolin saying it, which means Thanos is not in this movie, and it's this is just so scummy. Let's just keep going. And here we have the new villain, who fits the mantra of the new South Park episode perfectly. We have Ronan the Accuser, but she's a woman!
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
I've heard from earlier reviews that this villain is not great. Yet again, I haven't seen the movie. Maybe she's amazing, but come on, really?
You can stand tall.
And there it is, Marvel now spoiling cameos to sell their movie. There's Valkyrie. I had no idea Valkyrie was in this movie. Did anybody have any idea that Valkyrie was in this movie? I don't think they did, but they said, oh my god, nobody wants to see this movie, nobody's buying tickets, let's promote the character who is a part of one of the worst movies we've ever made. That'll surely do the job, so let's just start spoiling our movies now. Alright, last thing.
They're here.
And there it is. They gotta tease what I'm assuming is probably gonna be an after-credit scene type thing with, like, an X-Men character, because what the fuck? Why are they doing this? Why do they need to sell cameos, Easter eggs, old characters, and things that are probably not even in this movie? Why do they have to sell those things to get people to buy tickets for the fucking movie? And yet again, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm just very frustrated with Marvel at the moment, and just frustrated with the superhero genre in general, because the superhero genre is failing. It is dying slowly. We see it in DC DC, we see it in all the other Marvel movies this year. It is slowly dying, it is doing terrible, and they do not understand why. They keep coming up with all these reasons. Why is it bad? Why is it bad? And they keep going to these solutions that don't make any sense, and it's very, very simple. Why is the superhero genre dying? Because these studios have gotten lazy. They make mediocre movies in a factory. They put in zero effort, and then they are surprised when they get zero results. And for years, they were able to get away with it. The superhero craze was so high that people would just take anything, but we're now at a point in our world where people want better movies. They are sick and tired of watching mediocre junk. And yet again, I haven't seen the Marvels. Maybe it's great yet again, but I don't think it's going to be. But let me just say, for the rest of the MCU, if they want movies to be successful, they don't have to stuff all this bullshit marketing to get people to buy tickets. If you want people to buy tickets, it's very, very simple. Hire writers and directors that are passionate about the project, let them do what they do best, and make original, exciting films.
Give me what I want!
Make good movies. It's that simple. They're proving it all across Hollywood. Look at the movies that have done best at the box office the last couple years. Top Gun Maverick was a good movie. Oppenheimer, a great movie. Avatar, a really good movie. Good movies are winning at the box office. Even in the superhero genre, you ask yourself, what are the best superhero movies from the last couple years? And you go, oh, The Batman, that did well at the box office. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that did well at the box office. Spider-Man No Way Home did amazing at the box office in the middle of COVID. The movies that actually did well and delivered the audience something positive were successful at the box office. The movies that had very, very bad word of mouth, which if you're anybody that works in Hollywood or understands the film industry at all, the biggest driver of box office success and box office failure right now, and it's something that a lot of studio execs don't want to admit, but the biggest thing is word of mouth. I think studios are really underestimating, especially Marvel, how much of an impact online reviews, like Rotten Tomatoes scores and stuff like that, has on audiences before viewing a movie. If you open up Rotten Tomatoes and see that a movie's getting shit on, you're gonna be less likely to spend money to go see it. Word of mouth is super important, and the fact that they keep making mediocre and disappointing movies means they're creating such bad word of mouth that nobody wants to see their movies. So no, The Marvels is not gonna be a box office bomb because it's starring women. It's not gonna be a box office bomb because Brie Larson's a terrible actress. It's not gonna be a box office bomb because the earlier marketing for the trailers was bad. It's gonna be a box office disaster because you guys likely made a very mediocre movie that doesn't do anything new in this genre, in this world, for cinema, or anything. And the moment that Marvel realizes that, the moment they stop making movies like there's some sweatshop in China pumping out iPhones, and they start genuinely putting effort into this stuff, then they'll see good results again. It's what they had to do in 2008. They had to put effort into making the original Iron Man movie. They had to put effort into making those original movies because they had to prove that they could actually make entertaining films. And now they're at a spot where I think they have to prove that again. They need to get back to making consistently good content on a regular basis. And until that day happens, they're going to keep seeing this box office mess that has transpired for them. But my fear is that Disney is so ignorant and so dumb, because we know they are, that they're not going to understand this, and they're just going to continue this disaster. And this marketing, the trailer for this movie, just shows the scumminess that is coming from that studio. The scumminess, because a studio that is not scummy, a studio that kind of understands the fans and understands it, are not going to put out a scummy marketing piece like this to promote stuff that's not even in the movie, to push old characters, old ideas, old themes, and barely even market the actual characters that this movie's about and the themes that this movie's about. It's really scummy, and I had to make a video on this trailer because it was really, really annoying me. And I will have a review on the Marvels, I will have a review on all of Loki Season 2, and I will probably have a bigger MCU video coming very, very soon as well, so stay tuned for that. But I hope the Marvels isn't as bad as I'm hearing it is. I'm hoping it's not as bad as this scummy-ass trailer made me feel like it's gonna be. But yeah, that's the video. Sorry for ranting for a very long time, but you know what? Just had to do it. Make sure to like this video, make sure to turn on notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one.